Okay everyone, so now we are learning the data providers in .NET. Let us suppose that we have created an application. In this application we have made some project. We want that this application should be connected with the database. To connect the application with the database, we need the connection. We know that there are multiple types of databases which are present, just like SQL, Oracle, and many more. So now these are the different types of databases. To connect with these databases, we need separate connections. Just like, let's say we are having the SQL. So for that, we need a connection with the SQL. For the Oracle, we need a connection with the Oracle. So data providers are the provider which helps us to connect with different types of databases. So here, first of all, we are learning the first type of data provider, and that is SQL Server Data Provider. So this is our first type of data provider. As the name signify, SQL Server. So here, if you want to connect SQL Server with our application or the project in the .NET, then we need this SQL Server Data Provider. So we can say that SQL Server Data Provider is used to connect with SQL Server. If we want to include this SQL Server Data Provider in our .NET program, then for that we have to include the namespace. And the namespace for SQL Server Data Provider is system.data.sql client. So this is the namespace that we have to include. Then afterward we can connect with the SQL Server with our project. Now the next type of data provider is OLEDB Data Provider. Here, OLEDB stands for Object Linking and Embedding Database. To understand the OLEDB, first of all, we should understand how many ways are there in which we can store the data. The databases we use with the two categories. The first one is the non-relational databases, and the second one is the relational databases. Whenever we are creating some kind of table where we are having a complete table, inside that we are having certain column and some rows are there. That is called the relational database. And if in any other form we are storing the data, that is called the non-relational. So relational databases are the databases where we are having a table of rows and columns. Just like we are having the employee table, student table, where the student marks, roll numbers are there. So these are the relational databases. And other way of storing the data is called the non-relational databases. If we want that there should be a data provider which can connect with non-relational as well as relational, both databases, then we are having the answer, that is Object Linking and Embedding Database, or OLEDB Data Provider. So with the help of OLEDB Data Provider, we can connect with relational as well as non-relational databases. So with the help of OLEDB Data Provider, we can connect with OLEDB databases where there are relational as well as non-relational databases. It can be SQL, Oracle, or JET. Any database it can connect. Now, what should we include inside our program so that we can access this data provider? So there is a namespace that we use, and that namespace is system.data.oledb. Here is one important thing to note. If we observe the namespaces, we can see that in the SQL Server Data Provider, we are having system.data, then .SQL Server. And if we talk about OLEDB Data Provider, here we are having system.data.oledb. That means this system.data is common. If we talk about all the data providers which are available, and inside that we are using the namespaces, everywhere we will find that it will start with system.data. Here data stands for the database connectivity. So inside the system we are having database connectivity, and under that we are having all the data providers. So system.data is the main namespace. Inside that, we are having the different namespaces like SQL client, OLEDB, ODBC, and so on. So now we are learning the next data provider. So the next data provider which we are learning is the ODBC data provider. In the ODBC data provider, we can see that there is a ODBC. Now this ODBC stands for Open Database Connectivity. We know that there are two types of databases. One is the relational and second one is the non-relational. In the relational databases, we are having the tables. The ODBC data provider is mainly designed for the relational databases. Means if you want to work on the tables, relational databases, then for that ODBC we are going to use. So we can say that ODBC data provider is used for relational databases. If we want that ODBC data provider should be used inside our program, then we have to include the namespace, which is system.data.odbc. The next type of data provider is Oracle data provider. As the name signify Oracle data provider, that means with the help of this data provider, we can connect with Oracle databases. To take this Oracle data provider inside our program, we need a namespace, which is system.data.oracle client. So these are the four data providers which are available into the .NET. Now we are taking the quick comparison between all the data providers. So now we are learning the comparison of different data providers. First of all, we should know that whenever we create the .NET application, then we connect with the database, and that is called the database connection. Now, there are multiple types of database which are available, just like SQL, Oracle, Jet databases. So many databases are there. There are two ways in which we can store the data. The first one is the relational databases, where we are having the tables, just like the columns and the rows. And there are other category, which is the non-relational, where we don't have the rows or column. Whenever we are using any other method to store the data. Now, if we talk about the data provider, there are four data providers. The first one is the SQL Server data provider. Second one is the OLEDB data provider. Third one is ODBC data provider. And fourth one is Oracle data provider. The first one we are having is the SQL Server. As the name signify, if you want to connect with the SQL only, then we need this SQL Server data provider. And we know that system.data, this namespace is common, and after that we are providing SQL client. So this is the first data provider. The next data provider we are having is Oracle data provider. As the name signify Oracle, so if you only want to connect with the Oracle, then we need Oracle data provider. We know that system.data namespace is common for the database connectivity, and afterward we provide Oracle client. Next data provider we are having is the ODBC, that is Open Database Connectivity. If you want to connect with the relational databases only, then for that we need this ODBC data provider. Here we know that system.data namespace is common, and afterward we provide ODBC. The next data provider is OLEDB, which is Object Linking and Embedding Databases. If you want to connect with any type of database, it can be relational, means a table database, or it can be non-relational. So for that we need the OLEDB data provider. We know that system.data namespace is common with all the databases connectivity, and here afterward we provide OLEDB. So here we are having these different data providers. With the help of that we can connect with the databases. So that is all about the comparison of data provider.